Back in my day, you could casually sidestep the big ogres and get an easy backstab. Would you say it's toit, like a tiger? That man just quoted Austin Powers. Make fun of him. I should probably go get my stuff back. I was wandering around for a while.
Boo this man.
Don't boo me. Boo that man. That's what we need. We need a new Austin Powers video game. That's what we've been missing. Well, I've seen more hidden moonstones than that. Let me tell you. Oh, go to hell. Oh, and science news. This is a 421 comment. Carbon monoxide. Not monoxide. Carbon. The one we breathe out. Carbon dioxide's been found on Europa, and specifically concentrated in an area where the ice is unstable, so it's like breaking and reforming and breaking and reforming. And the atmosphere of Europa is not suited for holding on to carbon dioxide, which means there's a decent chance that something under the ice is producing it, which means it could be something biological down there. Most likely bacteria, if anything, but like, it could be aliens. Ancient aliens. These could be the aliens that taught us how to make pyramids. This is serious stuff. You don't think any first-person shooter Fallout would work? What about the Fallouts that are first-person shooters? Unless we're not counting those as first-person shooters because they have role-playing elements attached to them. Like 3 and 4 and 76, aren't those like first-person? I guess you can mouse wheel out and not be in first-person. Wait, I came from that way. I'm drunk. Jesus. New Sonic Boom. You're sick. This is the way I want to go. I'd probably react to Half-Life 3 the same way I'd react to a new Austin Powers movie. Nah, I feel like Half-Life 3, it's gonna... If it comes out, even if it doesn't have what it needs to be a good, exciting game that people are going to actually care about, it coming out will be a huge event at the very least. Like, it's gonna be a big talking point. Whereas Austin Powers coming out, like, that's life with movies. Like, oh, they're making another one of that shitty franchise. Like, oh yeah, welcome to the modern world. Religious fundamentalists burning NASA down if they discover life on another planet. Well, they're gonna, so they better get ready. I feel like a lot of ancient alien stuff is rooted in racism. Oh, 100. Whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no dying! I have a pile of garbage I gotta pick up. I'm sorry, I was caught up in ancient alien talk. 100% yes. Like, I've talked about it on stream before, but I always find, like, how else would they pile rocks to make a pyramid if not for aliens? It's like, I feel like if aliens came down, they might have done something slightly more impressive. Not to, like, downplay the impressiveness of the pyramids, those are impressive. But interstellar travel, we could probably have had something a lot cooler than, like, those rocks. Those are cut really precisely and piled up. How could they do it? I don't fucking know. Rulers? Like, you could do that. Impressive in terms of being out of place. Like, sure, but like, they could still cut rock and they could do it precisely. It's just slow. Those things weren't built quick. Like, it pisses me off. Like, I agree with Mr. Goddard. Like, it's usually, huh, they're not white people in the modern world. How could they have done this? Aliens. Like, fuck you. Good lord. Yeah, like, we forget how to do stuff. Like, making really good concrete was lost to time for a while, and we've only... Alright. That was through a wall. I don't quite care for that, thank you. I was standing here because there was a wall. My favorite Ancient Aliens is Stonehenge is a fast travel place. Oh god, I really like that. Like, I enjoy Ancient Alien stuff as a funny joke. Like, it falls again into, like, the dadcore comedy. Like, that's the kind of thing... Your dad's tired from work, they put on the History Channel, and they watch Ancient Aliens. I'm gonna run past this guy because I would like to trade in my shinies and then come back and murder this guy. Since the universe is relatively young, we may be the precursor aliens. That would be so disappointing if we were the precursor aliens for other civilizations in the future. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going back to kill that dude. Like, if we're gonna talk about, like, silly theories, I'm more into... And I don't believe it, to be clear. But, there are people that are like, well, pyramids are all over the planet. Like, so many people have pyramids. So there's probably some sort of, like, precursor civilization that was global, and it got destroyed by an ancient flood. And that's where Numeria and Atlantis went. And that's probably when the poles flipped. And that caused, like, a giant... Yeah, Atlantis being, like, a precursor civilization that was global and super advanced, but then... the magnetic poles flipped and everything got knocked out. Yeah, Mu, the ancient civilization of Mu. Yeah, it's almost like pyramids are how you stack things. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. My frustration mostly stems from... It's on the History Channel, it's on the Discovery Channel. Like, these are things that are supposed to be educational, and it's like, why don't we give equal airtime, or really more than equal airtime, because these are the things that get the ratings, to pseudoscience. And pair that with the internet being just a hive of misinformation. And we have to live in a world where the world is flat. NASA doesn't want you to know that the moon landing was faked. The Holocaust never happened. Like, every day, the internet just reminds me of how angry I need to be every day. Anyway. Let's maybe... Can we teleport to this place? From one stargazer to another. Perfect. Let's go back to our house. Wait. Hotel Krat. It is a button I press. Ooh. Learning so much from TLC. Like, there could have been a place called Atlantis, but what people need to keep in mind with Atlantis that they never want to talk about for so many reasons, like the Bronze Age collapse happens, and Atlantis could just be any number of cities that were just written down and forgotten about. Any number.
I'll use my power to help you.
Or it could have been made up. Bronze Age collapse. We talked about it on stream before, but like, what a wild rabbit hole to go down. You want to have fun with history, look up the Bronze Age collapse. Some weird shit. Guess I'll increase my weight a little bit, just in case. You recently learned that the Romans were actually horrible at naval warfare. I don't have to look it up. Well, you're a history person. Atlantis was only named once, though, and not even by the guy who allegedly discovered it, right? Like, that kind of stuff. I would like to do a teleport now. Ah, much better. Now let's go murder that dude. Atlantis alone. Listen, I know where Atlantis is. You want to know where it is? It's on Planet X, alright? Planet X is where Atlantis is. Planet X is also what caused the Bronze Age collapse. It all comes back to Planet X, everybody. Also, the precursor aliens that taught us how to build pyramids, they live on Planet X. God, I gotta get the timing down on all your garbage. I hate you. No, no! Oh, my ankles. Planet X caused the NFT crash. Your NFTs are worthless because Planet X. Like, I think you're telling the truth. That sounds accurate to me. I love that NFTs are now valueless. That makes me happy. That fills my heart with joy. Remember when they had a documentary about mer people? There are so many things that just make me become the I don't want to live on this planet anymore gif. He yeeted me into the future, yeah. I'm just saying, Planet X ain't all bad. Planet X is in retrograde. We have no NFTs. Oh. Let's work Planet X into astrology. That sounds like a good time to me. It was on the History Channel. They had to walk it back as fiction. Listen, I love my dad. I've never had a particularly good relationship with him, but I love him. And he's usually a smart guy. But while I was visiting home, we were sitting in the backyard, eating burgers off the grill, and my dad excitedly wanted to explain to all of us that a man in Canada found Bigfoot. And like a lot of he found a Bigfoot family. Bigfoot's real. And that it's probably gonna be on the news any day now. Yeah, a whole family of Bigfeet. He's like a college researcher, a professor. It's like, oh. I'm sure it's gonna any day now it'll be on the news. My father has 4 college diplomas and still falls for stuff like Ancient Aliens. See, I'm more likely to fall for, the Money Pit. The Money Pit's the kind of thing I can get into. Like a weird, mysterious structure. Lots of weird traps. Possibly money at the bottom, like just gold buried in a deep, weird, booby trap pit. Like, that will capture my imagination. And maybe Voldo from Soul Calibur's down there? Guarding the money? Yeah, like, that's for me. Sign me up for more TV shows about the Roanoke Money Pit. Sir, you disgust me. But you won't respawn if I kill you. But also, I'm out of... No! You would think the special blue attack would stagger somebody one day. He wants to ask me a question. Oh, he asked me really good! He axed my legs right off. Any fallacies that trap you? I don't know if I would consider some of these fallacies. Like, when you get right down to it, the world we live in is filled with shit we don't know, because up until a certain point, we sucked at record keeping. So there's just like a whole bunch of like, I don't know why that is. DB Cooper stash? I mean, it just fell out of an airplane, right? We could probably find it. It's inside of a cocaine bear somewhere. Yeah, the Money Pit's just fun. Like, the Money Pit... It's mysterious, doesn't have any, like, weird racist nonsense attached to it, doesn't involve aliens, it's just, yeah, there's a weird hole in the ground, and, like, someone clearly built it. There's all this, like, architecture down there. It's mysterious. It could be as simple as somebody with, like, a weird manic fixation just dug a deep hole and did fun stuff. You know about. Good point. Alright, well, this is awkward. This is just as awkward now. This is my house. My wife and children live here. Could you please? What if I could just get them to fall off? Oh no, they gave you pathfinding! I don't want to look at Mel Gibson's hole, thank you. I know he's an asshole. Listen, it's not just holes, alright? It needs to be a hole with a mystery. All I gotta find are gerbils up there. Listen, I'm gonna... I'll stand here and you come at me. So much wind up. Shit. Oh, and it's done already. I need a faster charge attack. Oh no. Such a small window. Come on. Oh, nice. Get out of here. That's a cruel and unusual treatment for those gerbils. There's a good show on YouTube that Simon Whistler is the host. I'm trying to remember. Today I Learned, I think it is. And they went into, like, the history of the weird, like, gerbil up the butt story. And boy howdy, like, knowing the whole situation, it's so much worse than you even think. I will not repeat any of that. You want to know about it? Like, you could look up gerbil up the butt Simon Whistler. I'm sure that'll get you where you go.
Why, hello! I didn't know anyone was alive out here.
Coast to coast with Art
I know what
Bell.
you're thinking, but I'm not a burglar. I'm just crashing in an abandoned house for a while. Don't worry, I won't cause any trouble.
Bottomless
We
hole in his
survivors
property.
need
He
to
put a
look
goat
out for
down
each
there and it
other.
came up bones.
For your information, I didn't steal this.
I mean, if you stole it, I would just buy it cheaper. Special ampule made to enhance a puppet's attribute resistance. Legion magazine. Electric coil stickhead. Ah, that's the weapon I was using in the demo. I mean, skepticism's good. You want that. I gotta tighten a bolt on here at some point. This microphone's just heavier than the one I used to have. Gemini's emergency protection. Ah, the plan B. I see. When used, when there is death ergo to reclaim, it reduces the ergo loss from being hit. Ah. Gemini's loss prevention. The earth is flat. Get out of here! You son of a bitch! We don't tolerate that. Can you fix this elevator for me? Ow! Just rub that shopkeeper on it. That'll solve the problem. Alright, if I just drop off the roof over there, I would get to where I'm going. I do enjoy the idea, like, The notion that they needed Stanley Kubrick to direct the moon landing, that does make me happy. Like, the fact that they think the Earth is flat, stupid. Thinking the moon landing was faked, stupid. But thinking the moon landing was faked and they needed Stanley Kubrick to direct, that's fun. I like that. It's not true, but it's fun. How can the Earth be flat when it's hollow? Yes, Siddhartha, the hollow Earth. Now we're talking. That's way better. Dinosaurs in there. I can get behind that. I wonder, can I just dash to that, like, ledge there? No. I was really sad to find out the author of The Color Purple does think that Jewish people are lizard people and they control the government. That was a sad thing to learn. Agartha! Alfred, let me tell you about my Keurig machine. They didn't just wake up one day and land on the moon by accident. It's true, they did plan it, but the term stage does bring a certain implication to the table. And like, if Stanley Kubrick directed it, there would be a lot more of there would be more astronauts crying about how he was treating them on set. Way more. It's almost like they planned to land on the moon. Oh, Stanley Kubrick was an asshole. Like, he made good movies, but that does not excuse the fact that he was a fucking douchebag. Same thing with, what's that plump gentleman who stands in silhouette at the start of his show? The king of suspense movies. Alfred Hitchcock. That guy also. Huge piece of shit. Yes, he was. Unhealthily so. For those that don't know, these are two directors that obviously made a lot of very famous and important movies, but they are also quite famous for being like Alfred Hitchcock, he wanted to get a shot just right. He would harass someone to the point of crying. Same thing with Kubrick. A lot of directors are awful. I hope the strike goes well. Me too. That move right there is the one I hate the most. No wind-up. This guy is either long wind-ups that throw you off because they're going on too long, or no wind-up. God damn it. Thank you, sir. Thank you for teaching me. Oh, I hate you. Made someone shit themselves while chained to something. That sounds right. Whenever I think of an easy solution for a problem, somebody smarter than me probably thought of it and found out it wasn't that easy. Or, and this is probably even more likely, someone thought of it, pitched it to someone in charge, and found out, nah, that would cost money and effort, and we don't want to do it. And, like, it just didn't happen because of that. Like, I understand the enemies are puppets, but the jerky motions of puppets makes a lot of their movements hard to anticipate and tap the button in time to. Oh yeah, no, Shelley Duvall was tortured. Calling it anything less than torture is, not fair. And again, like The Shining, incredible movie. I love The Shining, but it makes me feel bad when I watch it knowing what happened to Shelley Duvall. A bit of a bummer. Like, you can get a good performance from people without, you know, torturing them. This is why I don't consume media, says the person consuming media. Please, sir, don't do it. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about finding out that I was an abusive director later on. The only person who gets abused is me. And no one minds self-abuse. Like twice of your director's behind you. Shh, if Abe finds out, he'll hurt me again. Man, he took a while to fall. He fell funny. Is the game gonna make you hurt a cat, Creedmoor? If I can kill dogs in these games, you could kill a cat.
Wait, I can sense something strange.
Oh yeah, the butterfly. Where was the butterfly?
Is that a butterfly?
Butterfly in the sky.
Reacting like that? If you want to check it out, I can take point.
Well, Cooper felt bad about something? I don't believe that. He was just lying. There's the butterfly. Butterfly in my butt. Come here, butterfly. I wasn't paying attention. Did he tell me to murder the butterfly? I'm gonna assume he wants me to murder the butterfly. Occasionally, a dimensional butterfly will appear in parts of Krat. Monad's lamp can detect a butterfly, lighting up red to point out its direction. Or location, if I want to read words right. When the character is near the hiding butterfly, it will appear. After a certain amount of time, the butterfly will disappear into another dimension. Kill it. Kill it dead. Don't think, just kill. I gotta rewatch that movie. Sorry. Edge of Tomorrow, I think it's called. Nope. Gotta get my stuff back first. This is where we want to go. It had an alternate title of All You Need Is Kill, which is why my brain went there. Remember Pocono. Remember Poconos. Remember this part of Pennsylvania. Killing's always the answer. God, my sleepiness is impressive right now. Bad dog. Dr. Sleep fucked you up? I was surprised at how good Dr. Sleep was. And the reason it's good is because Mike Flanagan is amazing. Mike Flanagan did that, right? I'm pretty sure he did. I'll feel real weird if it turns out he didn't. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Mike Flanagan is a gifted director. That dude makes some good shit. Sir, please. Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow was really good. Hold on now. Yeah, come and get me. I hate the axe guys. God, fuck you! I'm out of here. I'm leaving. No more Rocket? I thought Rocket was pretty well established as continuing the Guardians of the Galaxy. I doubt they're gonna get rid of Rocket. Rocket is one of the characters that makes the most sense to keep forever. You could change the voice actor with a cheaper person than the current very big star, and just have the same 3D model. That's an evergreen character. Same with Groot. I doubt those characters are ever gonna go anywhere. The real shame is that James Gunn We're definitely going to get more Guardians of the Galaxy, but we're not going to get any more James Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy. Which is a shame, because those are some of the best parts of the, those are the only really, like, my brain stopped working, hold on. They're very good, that's what I'm trying to say. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 is one of the 2 MCU movies you saw. I would say watch the trilogy, they're very good. They all feed into each other very well, they make good jokes about how the larger franchise is frustrating for a creative person to make a story. I want to kill that man. But I have to go home and rest up to do it. I can't do it right now. My character is too grievously injured. In the comics, they're all dead. Aw. R.I.P. everybody. Alright, I can now get down there very easily. That's good. Bye. Nope. God damn it. Comics are confusing and hard to follow. That is true. You and me, axe douchebag. Well, if I could just keep you in the electricity. Come on. Is there another one over here? That's what we call Excellente. No Excellente. There's an NPC by that ladder. What? I did not see that. Oh, I hear them. Oh, sweet Jesus! Hold on, I found all the people at once. You're done fucked up now! Oh, you're a dead man now! Girl only died a couple of times. I feel like Goku died more than all the other people, but yeah, no. Oh god, it's an Interstellar fan. They're talking about Murph.
Who is it? Is that you, Murphy? Oh, I guess not. Sorry, I thought you were my friend, Murphy.
I could be your friend.
Murphy is a super cool police officer.
Can't wait for the movie adaptation of this where we get Timothy Chalamet here.
Even the petrification disease can't get him. I wish I was like him.
It's Toma.
So you don't catch the disease from me.
You'll have to pour a cider in his grave to have him tell you where you find the dinosaurs.
If only we could play together like we used to. Murphy, I miss you.
No, dying means nothing in Dragon Ball. Earth. They should have named the petrification disease something. They named it the petrification disease. Workshop Union Standard Insulation Converter. Oh, the little screw I saw was just like an item category. Oh. Sleep deprivation makes every video game so much more interesting. The hardening. I mean, yes, the hardening would be perfect, especially if it could afflict your P organ. If people would say things like, the hardening has afflicted my P organ, I would definitely read the dialogue with a very straight face. Your pee organ might catch the hardening if you don't leave. Ah, good. I just remembered we're gonna find that, that police officer robot here. That's good for when I have no health. I'll find your baby, silhouette woman.
This must be your first time in the petrification disease quarantine zone. For most people, this is their last stop.
Geostigma. There you go.
You are a good Samaritan for coming all the way here.
Just make this part of the Final Fantasy VII larger continuity.
May I ask you a favor? My family took my baby from me and sent me here. They said it was for my own good, but it was heartless just the same.
I mean, does your baby have geostigma?
A baby must be with its mother. Please go to Quart City Hall and bring me my baby.
I'll get your baby. I'll find your baby, madam. If my name isn't Pinocchio.
I can finally see my sweet.
Whoa, that tree
face
needs to
again.
calm down.
Please
We're in a
hurry.
square, it can't be that windy.
Hard scales spreading across my eyes. Before I lose my sight, please.
She said the baby was at City Hall. Should we check it out?
Why do you sound
I
sarcastic?
hope everybody's safe.
The baby's trying to fight City Hall, so it makes perfect sense it went there. The baby's the mayor. Yes. Oh! Ah! Oh, come on! I wish the stagger meter wasn't, like, invisible. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. Hey, look, Murphy! It's Murphy, the super cool cop. I'm looking for my friend, he's a robot. Do you think that was an on-purpose homage? Like, were they... It's a super cool cop he respects. If he's actually a robot in this game, and they called him Murphy, it has to be a RoboCop joke, right? Oh, Iron, this is 1,000,000%, like... I'm gonna copy your homework, but change a few things from Bloodborn. Like, no question. It's got some of its own stuff going on, but, like, very, very much inspired by... Ow! Ow! You know, they actually removed that from the game. Apparently, in one of the builds, there was an ACAP sign up. No, wait. APAB sign. This dude hits for a lot of health, making it very difficult.
Thanks forever.
Hey, I'm a puppet. How dare you? This is going poorly. You know what? I was a puppet. I've since moved on. No! They probably don't, yeah. Like, I'm sure at the time it was like, this makes sense. This is Murphy, right? I assume, but I don't know for sure. I guess we could blow it up and then go talk to the person to find out if it actually was Murphy. I mean, obviously Murphy's a RoboCop, but like, is this the RoboCop? Maybe this is the wrong RoboCop. I don't know. I just don't know. Also, what's going on, Battle Corgi? How are you? I've watched RoboCop, but I would not be able to name the character most days. His name's RoboCop, you said it. The writer's strike's over? Really? Is the actor's strike also over if the writer's strike's over? 20 free guild steel helm for Age of Sigmar. Stoked to take them to the tabletop. Nice. No, alright, so Actors Guild strike's still going on, but the writer's strike is over. That's good. I mean, I say that's good, but only if they actually got favorable terms, I'm hoping. But congrats to the writers. I would hope that means they got favorable terms. Maybe I'm just gonna, like, stand here and learn the moveset first. Like, just figure out when we block. Come on, keep going. Do it. Assumingly, we will stagger him just by doing this, right? Or not? Do we not stagger him just by doing it? Don't look at your belt! What's wrong with you? What's ergo? Ergo or souls? They're saying they got favorable terms? Alright, that's good. Maybe that... I'm starting to think they won't go into a stagger just by doing this. We have to hit them at the same time. Like, Sekiro's fun because you could just deflect, and eventually you will get them into the stagger. And I don't know if that's the case here. I'm struggling myself, Corgi. If you know Iron Pineapple did a review on this game that won me over. Because apparently it does stop just being copying Bloodborne's homework later on. And I would like to see those parts. Iron Pineapple really brought me on board. Like, I want to be like a parry man, but for a fight like this where he hits you, you lose so much fucking health. Dodging just feels better. So much. Little Crow, thank you for the resubscription. Like, I fucking love Sekiro, and playing this like Sekiro is hurting me a lot more than it's helping. Yeah, dodging seems mostly better. I think the parry system's gonna be for bosses and not for friends like this. I didn't even do any parries and we got him in the stagger mode. I swear to you, when you do that visceral and you hear the whir and explosion, there is a sound effect taken from Bloodborne in there. Like one of the death screams. Swear to me. I was never into parrying in Souls, so when I came to Sekiro, I kind of started to gel with it when you realize you could parry things you wouldn't expect. Like, I really like Sekiro because you play that game almost like a rhythm game. It's excellent. But yeah, the giant bull with the burning antlers. So I'm fine with it just having a sword. Like, Sekiro, I think the whole idea is it's not a game about builds and about stats. It's a game about perfection. And limiting your tools really aids in that. Oh yeah, let's go talk to the person who likes RoboCop. Sekiro's the kind of game that, like, if you stick with it, you suddenly click, you understand, and it becomes a game that's all about pure satisfaction. Toma will have nothing new to say. Well, never mind, I'm leaving. Well, wait, actually. We're about to go to City Hall. Oh, there's definitely a bunch of new friends out there. I might be okay. I can run past them. New timings and playstyles, like spears and axes. That's fair. I'm pretty sure if it's like the demo that, yes, to my left is a shortcut. Honestly, I would just be happy with more vanilla fucking Sekiro. Like, don't have to change a thing. I would play the hell out of it. Sekiro is a game where each enemy, each boss, each encounter is a new, like, I have to learn a new series of things here. And that's super fun. Ah, in the elevator. Strike farther away with a spear. Play with a black and white reshade, it looks amazing. That sounds like fun. Kind of like the Kurosawa mode in Ghost of Tsushima. What's going on, buddy? Like, I even with the parts of this game that I have some issues with, they're fairly minor, and I have to agree with Iron Pineapple that out of all the Souls-likes, games that want to be a Souls experience, this one does feel the best. Like, usually there's a disconnect with the controller in my hands that I just can't get past, and it's like, oh, this feels weirdly sluggish, like there's something wrong. This one feels good. It's not Bloodborn good, but it's good. Like, I can't really complain too much. Like, I haven't really enjoyed too many of them outside of, what's the one that's, in space? Hellpoint. Hellpoint I liked. But it kind of helps that Hellpoint was like, yes, we are going for the Dark Souls 1 experience here. Be aware of that. And it's like, okay, yeah. Clunky and slow. You got it, bud. I'm on it. But I enjoyed Hellpoint. And I'll always have a fond memory of the developer popping in and, like, messing with me by spawning things into my game. That really caught me by surprise. Yeah, Hellpoint was janky, but it was good. It was fun. It did its own thing. It wasn't too long. It didn't overstay its welcome.
For your information, I didn't steal this.
I shall buy this from you. But that is all I shall buy from you. Oh, maybe I'll buy this. Unless... Is this a consumable? Activates a Legion arm. Yeah, this is a consumable. That's like a reload for our arm. Just wanted to buy that weapon. I might as well go spend whatever souls I have real quick. They could call these things whatever they want. It's always gonna be souls. Bloodborne couldn't even get me to stop saying that fucking word. See, my thing is, if they announce a Sekiro 2, I'll be 99.9 fucking % sure it's gonna be good. Yeah, Bloodborne had Bleckos, but when I don't call them Bleckos, I call them souls.
I'll use my power to help you.
Could you touch the darkness inside me, please? Ergo's a thing in universe that comes up. Well, that'd be good. You don't have the ergo. Like, blood comes up a lot in that game.
I know my way around a weapon.
But Bleckos were
Want
just
to
a
look at
mechanic.
something?
Sorry, FromSoft's gonna have to release a game that I actually don't like for me to lose my faith. So, like, I'll just trust they know what they're doing with whatever they put out at this point. I'm interested in playing this with the Alidori mod that lets you play as them. Oh. I don't know if I know who Alidori is. You could bring Eugenie cranks to alter weapon handles. Each handles, you'll find out. Oh. Will have to be a Cyberpunk 77 situation. I hear that game is good now. Like, I kind of want to revisit Cyberpunk. I hear they fixed it. And also that the DLC with Ezra Miller, the sexiest man in the world, is also very good in there. It's really good after the episode. That's what I'm hearing. How would you feel if FromSoft was given the reins for the next Zelda? Like I said, FromSoft has not let me down in years now. Years and years. So many releases have been just stellar experiences that if they were given a major IP like Zelda, I would be excited. I would be very excited. I don't know what they would do with it, but I would be excited for it. Because, like, Armored Core, great. Sekiro, great. Bloodborne, great. Elden Ring, great. All the games, great. I'd be super excited. The charm of that game was that it was super broken. Like, I had a lot of fun with how broken it was. Do not bring her cranks if you have the hardening disease. Wait, I could catch the hardening disease? You would like it more than the last 15 years of Zelda? I fucking love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, so I have to disagree. It's a joke. I mean, I don't know anything. I'm a brand new babe. They're both joke words. Oh! Hold on. This one's for True Axiom. And now we got... I think it's a good idea to wear 2 different deodorants, 1 under each armpit. And that's just my 2 cents. Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. Still one spot in the Cyberpunk map that's constantly soft-locking. But otherwise, yeah, it's mostly bug-free. I enjoyed all the bugs when I played it, but now I kind of want to play it as a not buggy game and see if it's fun. Handle altering materials. I don't have any motivity, technique, or advanced cranks. I don't have any cranks, really. Really crank-free. Electric coil stick head. So the handle is the move set, and the blade is the stats, or the other way around? I like the cranks. I like how much you can change the weapon powers. I look forward to finding some cranks. I think you could still call yourself a Zelda fan because you like some Zelda games. Like, I don't think it's unreasonable for someone to really like a 2D Zelda and dislike a 3D Zelda. They're very different. Like, they're both Zelda, but gameplay-wise, incredibly different. Like, Andrew likes Mario, but he fucking hates Mario 64. And I think that's fine. Blade determines whether it's slash or stab. Handle is moveset and stats, and the blade is upgraded. Interesting. Interesting. So I could, like, upgrade a blade I like to get the good upgrade stuff, and then go for the stats and moveset of a handle. So upgrading a weapon doesn't actually upgrade the scaling I'm taking? We're talking about cranking your heart and pre-organ? He speedruns Super Mario 64 weekly. I love Super Mario 64. And, like, I think he would like it too if he was good at it. Because, like, watching him play, there's definitely a disconnect with the way the game plays and the way he plays it. And again, I can't blame him too much. Like, Mario 64, Mario will move, like, somewhat relative to the camera position. The camera positioning is weird, and he'll just, like, walk off ledges all the time. And, like, it's not entirely his fault. His fingers don't want to do what he wants them to do, and the game doesn't make it easy. But when he says, like, oh, the game has bad controls, like, I have to disagree, because you could sit down and turn on your favorite Mario 64 speedrunner. Mario will do exactly what they want, exactly when they want. So, like, clearly you could be good at those controls. No ability to upgrade scaling except with cranks. Okay. That's interesting. So, like, we could find a good moveset. And just keep that moveset and just transfer it over. Oh, yeah, that looks alright. Might check it. That's fair. Big aggressive marketing. It's true. Wonder what happened that it took like 12 years for the entire gaming industry to figure out how to have a free camera. Because, like, 3D was new and we had to figure it out. It's weird to think about that kind of stuff because we take it all for granted now and it's something we just know. But, like, going from this is how the world's always been to now we have to figure out how to program and implement a camera the player can control, it makes sense that, like, a game like Resident Evil, it's like, let's just have a fixed camera perspective. Final Fantasy VII, fixed camera. The character moves through a fixed camera. Solves the problem. Even as a kid, when I was, like, first learning 3D modeling and stuff, it was all fixed camera stuff, like, just render an image in 3D. A polygon limit? I mean, technically, there are still kind of polygon limits. Like, efficient modeling means a game will run better and, like, be better optimized. But yeah, like, bump mapping was an important part of making a game look good, because you couldn't model that, you had to cheat. How about how long it took to get away from tank controls? Yeah, right? A consistent angle for their stupid fixed cameras. No, has to look cool. Bashed for the unintuitive controls. It's true. Like Armored Core 2, Armored Core 3, Armored Core 1. Woof. Like, even when we had dual analog sticks, like, they stuck around with bad controls and bad camera movement because they were like, it was how we did it. Might seem jank in hindsight, but it was one of the only mascot platformers that survived in 3D well. So I'm told. I mean, you're not wrong. 2 years of prototyping. I think Mario 64 feels great. And, like, yes, games got better later on. But, well, can I upgrade my weapons yet? If you have a moonstone, Eugenie can help you upgrade a weapons plate. Alright, yes. They hadn't brought that up yet. Now we got it. I'm glad I turned back around. Slaps and Beans 2. I have not even heard of this. What is Slaps and Beans? I think changing controls at any point will take you a minute to get used to them, but, like, you get used to them. But again, Andrew, he never got used to them. 86 plus 7. 103 plus 9. Maybe I want to use part of this. This is stab, these are slash. Spaghetti Western that's wildly popular in Hungary. Oh, that sounds like something I would want to see. So it's an American Western movie directed by Italian directors, which is always a great sign. That's very popular in Hungary. That sounds good. If you mix slash with stab, the damage will be bad. That's what I was thinking. I got 2 blunts and a sharp. So any mixing I do is going to be probably disappointing. Although the +9 makes me think that this is dexterity? Is this a dexterity weapon? Dexterity is not the real term. Rocky and Bullwinkle style. Bizarre pick to adapt to a video game as a co-op brawler. What? That sounds bonkers. I do like that this one has electricity. I think motivity B, technique D, you get a little scaling. Ah. Yeah. So this guy is technique. Technique's our big one. We want technique. Why did I remember that? This one's all stab, no slash. I mean, damage-wise, I think I would still be better off swapping. 79 plus 20. You won't get another good technique weapon for a little bit, but when you do, it's gonna be real good. This one gives me physical attack and electricity attack. Yeah, I would definitely be doing more damage if I use the electric coil stick. Man, I'd be doing better damage with any of these weapons. It's kind of surprising. I did like this one in the demo. Alright, won't upgrade anything just yet. Let's just teleport out of here. We got our next boss fight coming up not too long from now. And then we'll be caught up to where we were in the demo. Wait. I guess my shortcuts are unlocked, so I probably want to go to Elysium Boulevard. Now I can just run out the door and down the streets. No, I could have taken the elevator. Son of a bitch. There was 2 shortcuts unlocked next to each other. And for some reason, my brain was like, yeah, just walk. Don't take the elevator. God damn it. Yeah, the elevator is the better shortcut. I mean, again, there's kind of another shortcut down here, too. It's weird that they both unlock at the same time. But the elevator is a way better shortcut. Boop, doop, boop, boop. It's because I opened the gate. My brain was on the gate. Objects are alive, which doesn't really convey the meaning in English. I mean, translation is hard, because a lot of it is, not necessarily straight translation, it's localization. Like, you want to get the words across, but you want the meaning to really convey. And sometimes a one-to-one's not what you want. You want to get colorful, you want to get creative. Gotta localize it so people understand. Which is why all rice balls need to be jelly donuts. That's step 1 of localization. "2D fighter, hand-drawn animation, Hanna-Barbera characters, good idea? Yes. All puppets. It's here that it used to have the A-pad.
You've got a lot to answer for.
He sounds kind of like... What's his face? Rip Torn? Is that his name?
You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you?
Not all the
You're
way.
their maker, practically
Not anymore.
their father.
On his lower notes, he did.
You and the alchemist scheming together. Tell me the truth. What's your problem? I'm here for the old man. Get lost. Wait.
Ooh, Harvey Birdman, please. Go with that version of the Hanna-Barbera characters.
You're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me. Die!
Not Rip Torn. What's the guy,
I'll kill you both and free you up on the bridge.
he plays, he played the bug in Men in Black, the bad guy. Yeah, we're much too early in Pinocchio for a donkey. Vincent D'Onofrio, thank you. He kind of sounded like Vincent D'Onofrio at points.
Cursed puppet! Back again!
The speed of my rapier actually makes it so this is probably a better damage dealer. Well, that was a waste. Listen, I'm rolling. You stop. Chief O'Brien a point. Okay, I can hear that a little bit. Hold on, was that a backstab opportunity? Can I look behind you?
Are you a dream or a nightmare? Stop showing up already.
Ow. Sir, let me see that back. Let me get that booty. That line sounded like David Hayter. Damn it, I was looking at chat.
Cursed puppet! Back again!
Right there, that was Vincent D'Onofrio. Cursed puppet. Donkey's got back.
This time it's destroyed for sure.
No, I'm gonna be alright. I'll be right back. You'll be seeing me in like 2 seconds. I do love the load screen. Humanoid NPC enemies can be the hardest to fight in these sorts of games. Oh yeah, 100%. Dead ace. You know the one improvement this game makes over actual FromSoft games? The elevator automatically goes back up. They actually did something better. I don't have to reset the elevator. 10 out of 10. The speed of the rapier is just hard to beat. Breaks by immersion, 0 out of 10. Hey, can I see that ass? Let me get that
I'll
ass.
kill you both and free you up on the bridge.
Come over here. What is he, a Dark Souls player? Dodge rolling all the time?
Are you a dream or a nightmare? Stop showing up already.
This is the second time you've seen me. Somehow this guy with a giant saw does less damage per hit than the giant robot police officer. Stop! Calm down!
Back again!
Ow, hold on. I want that ace. I'm in there. Give it here, Malfoil.
Are you a dream or a nightmare?
Hey, come on, I saw the symbol. Give it. Give it. Thank you.
I demanded the truth. Now I feel bad for my comrade.
Need the elevator reset time to curse between attempts. That's what it's for, yes. I make the jokes, but this game actually looks quite good. Like, it is. Like, out of all the we want to be in the genres that I've experienced, this one plays probably the best. Even more so now that's not the demo. The demo was a little bit more...
Finally,
getting hit a lot more in the demo.
it's a dream come true. Seeing you like this.
Have your hat? Have your hat, Dad? Dad, I want your hat.
understand why some people despise me.
Yeah, dodging was
invented
much
puppets,
worse.
After all, I should take responsibility as their
Which
maker.
if they want people
But in
to do
order
the
for me to do
parries a
that,
lot more to break the
to
stagger on the
take
enemies,
care of the
it makes
puppets
sense
at
they would
City
try and make
Hall.
dodging bad.
Won't you
But
help
boy,
me?
not with the puppet
Son,
animations. Trying to like get a feel
Take
for
this.
when people are going to be attacking is
You'll
almost
find it
impossible.
most useful.
Oh yeah, take all of his clothes.
I want to hear all about your experiences. But
It's
now
Margaret, the fell
isn't a
over.
good time. Use the stalker's
Glad he's getting
key
work.
to
Good
open
voice
the
acting.
bridge door. Then get rid of the frenzied puppets that have seized City Hall.
Think it has a memory leak? It gets choppy if you're
We'll
running for a
catch
while?
up at
Yeah.
Hotel Crot when you're done.
Haven't seen that happen to me so far, but it could be like a deck-related thing. Monsters all over the shop. Pinocchio, my boy. Just have John Mulaney do the voices of everybody and everything. Monsters all over the shop. Oh no! Blood administration. Where you can't cancel out of an attack to juke? Yeah. Like, I appreciate both, because they both have their place. I feel like animation canceling is more at home in a game like Devil May Cry. Like, something where it's all about fast-paced comboing and style. But a Soulsborne, I feel like, is supposed to be deliberate motions and pattern recognition. Like, when you get into a boss fight, part of it is learning.
So about that weapon assembly
Like, this is
tool
when it
you were
hits, this is
talking
when it's
about.
not, this is when you have an
If you
opening.
find any more weapons, let's try using
So you
them
could
here.
commit to longer animations. Weapons assemble! Saw thing? Like a trap that we put over someone's mouth and like rips their jaw open? That kind of saw thing? All numbers go bigger. Me take bigger numbers. Make numbers go up. Now I'm the donkey. Donkey! Just trying to get back to my swamp. Timothy Charlemagne's beautiful face, how could you? Wow, that dude didn't drop a lot of souls, did he? Oh yeah, I was looking in here because maybe we got something else. No weapons gotten. Got an amulet. Increases match HP. You look like a jackass! Thank you. As whatever equipment items increase, your movement speed and stamina recovery slow down. Upgrade your capacity. Alright. I will then. I will. Does this contribute to my weight? Can I just, like, unequip this? Oh, it did contribute to my weight. Victorian Hotline Miami cosplay. There you go, that's a game I would like another one of. I really enjoy Hotline Miami. I need a John Wick game made in the style of Hotline Miami, that's what I need. Sorry, sir. That's my bad. Bad dog. Purify those attributes. Yeah, resist those attributes. Yeah, purify those. Yeah, Starfrag. There's a John Woo sort of clear the floor of gangsters HLM deal. Half-Life mod? Oh, I got it. I got a game that hasn't had an entry in a while that I would really like a new one of. And that's Max Payne. Like, we played that demo for like a Max Payne alike, and that was excellent. Aces, that game. More, please. John Wick Hex does something similar. John Wick Hex I do enjoy, but that's not quite like a Hotline Miami. Like, I want like a super fast-paced experience. Hex is a lot more meticulous. Like, it's a turn-based, like, thinking affair. And I do enjoy those. I love turn-based games. So you're New Metal's dad, huh? No, wait. It's Zaddy. New Metal Zaddy. For some reason, I thought you were New Metal's daddy. It's like, alright, what was it like raising, Korn and Slipknot? Like, were they troublesome children? Very shortcut. Fighting in tight spaces I want to pick up. I'd be very interested in that. So here is like a glimpse at the future we could look forward to in this game, which is very much my speed. I love this kind of stuff. They were straight A students. This is very much like Annihilation right here. Man turning into weird fungus on the wall. Eldritch symbols up there. Do you one better? Grand Theft Auto 6. You're looking forward to a new Grand Theft Auto? Like, that's coming out. We've already had leaked gameplay and stuff. Look a bit True Detective. Season 1 True Detective? Yeah. Season 1 of that show is still some of the best TV ever made. Season 2 of that show is still some of the worst TV ever made. That's not fair. Season 2 isn't the worst TV. Season 2 is remarkably disappointing compared to Season 1. And I haven't seen Season 3 yet, but I kind of wanna. I want to give it a try. Season 2 is noir colon noir, but it's also noir colon we hired a comedy actor to be our serious big bad, and he can't quite deliver on that. Oh, sir, please. Sir, no! Again, like, you can't compete with Season 1. Season 1 was, like, really good. Like, you want, like, a really good, hard-boiled detective show, which also somehow has Lovecraftian elements in it. Starring fucking Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. Like, good fucking luck making a show to compete with that. 20 minutes for a 6-second video. I can't act. What? Sorry, sir. I'm just gonna keep stabbing you in the butt. Ow! Don't spin around. Bedtime for MacLeod. You sleep well. Perfectly timed. I gotta find, like, there's a death scream in Bloodborn. And, like, you can hear it in the critical hit with this. Are the following seasons of True Detective bad?
No survivors
Season 2 is wildly disappointing compared to 1, and I haven't seen 3, but 1 is incredible. Like, if you're looking for something to watch, please watch True Detective Season 1. What a goddamn good show. And I constantly quote that show. Time is a flat circle comes from that. Whoops, wrong way. Thank you for being here, my dude. Yeah, it's must-watch TV. For some weird reason, Season 2... It's like... I know what they're going for. It's kind of... They're going for more of a Chinatown thing, with, like, land development and other... I don't want to talk too specific, I don't want to spoil anything. But for some reason, they thought, like, who are we gonna cast to be, like, an imposing gangster? Let's get Vince Vaughn. And, like, Vince Vaughn cannot do it. He's not bad, per se, but, like, he's not intimidating, and he never comes across intimidating. Yeah, like, good actors were in it, but I think they were miscast. Vince Vaughn would have been more convincing as one of the, like, detectives, not a gangster. No, he, like, really cannot. That man was not built to be a gangster. Yeah, he does good sarcasm. He does comedy well. Ooh, a specter. In the demo, they couldn't come up these stairs, so I forced them up here. I'm uncomfortable. Once we kill this boss and walk down a hallway, we'll be caught up to the end of the demo. Puppet Destroyer's Amulet. Increases... An amulet that can be equipped... Oh, that's max HP. An amulet that can be equipped on a puppet. Information and memories are blah blah blah. Crush, crush, crush. The executioner puppet didn't know the reason or significance but carried out his role. Increases damage inflicted on puppets. On a different note about something that's just as awfully charming, I started playing Webbed. Webbed. I'm not sure I know Webbed. What's my heavy? What's my weight at? Press all the buttons wrong. 59%. What are the like percentage cutoffs for fat rolling and stuff? Cute platform about a spider. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds like my kind of stuff. Do you wish to use a star fabric to awaken a specter? Yes. Yes, I do. I got all my heals. I like platformers. Platformers are fun. Speaking of, I do need to finish Gunbrella. I feel like we're not too far off from the end of Gunbrella. That's another game, like, good value for its price. Gunbrella comes with another game right now. I think until the 27th it comes with Gato Roboto, which is a good game. And it's 15 bucks, and it's definitely long enough that, like, you get your money's worth. I suppose this could be Murphy. He'll probably tell you his name. Is your name Murphy? Scrap Watchman. I tried. Whoa. Get up, buddy! I'm drawing aggro for the moment. That windup is very good, though. Very good animation. Nope, didn't do it. I love these animations. Buddy! I'm coming, bud! Hang on! Oh. Oh, that was the wrong button. I meant to apply more electric to my thing. Oh, very good. Perfect time to hit him is when he's doing his red jump animation. Come at me, scrub. Okay, I was joking. I didn't mean it. I meant come at me because I need you to help scrub my kitchen. Sir, please. Can I go behind you? Please? Nope, that is not the timing on that. Whoa, lightning struck? Axolotl. Oh, AK-alotl, that's right. The demo for that was pretty good. That was the full game. It was a pretty early demo, so I think it didn't do it any favors, but it was still good. It was cute. I'd be curious to hear, like, what's the full game like? I went the wrong way. This is where I should have come through here. Oh, I'm gonna go take a nap. Why did he build cops this big? Persistent kaiju problem? Immigrant kaijus. They're not. It's not a good city. Dungeon Crawler Carl. No. If you like Gungeon Nuclear Throne, you'll love it. I do like both those games. You know another nice thing they do that deviates from the source material, the inspiration point, is they put your pile of souls outside the boss arena and not in it. That way, if you're like, maybe leveling up would help me out, it's not a desperate gamble of getting in there, getting your shit, and getting out. It's just, it's waiting for you.